Nicole paying homage to the Percy Island Yacht Club. We're heading into West Bay, into the inner harbour. I've got my legs all ready before we go in. And the cockpit's really a big mess here. There's the hooker line, flippers, piece of rope, everything here. We're going to inspect the keel and service the leg.
Okay, 2.5, 2.6.
There's a couple of marks here, one either side, kind of on the rocks to guide you in. This boat here I met about 5 years ago. He's the owner, he's on board, and he built the boat in Tin Can Bay.
So Dad's just been diving and inspecting the bottom of the boat, and he's found it too difficult because water keeps getting in his mask, so he's decided to have a shave.
This is the entrance to the harbour at low tide through the fly screen.
Well, we've serviced the boat, serviced the leg. Boat's looking very good now, and we're going to be here a few days because it's going to blow. So today we're going to go and walk up the hill and ring our my wife up and Nicole's mother, because it's Mother's Day. Not often we see a plane on the beach. Lovely little amphibian. Wow. This is the typical fauna on the island. A few hoop pine trees, mainly gum trees. There in front of you is a dead dog tree. That's a tree with no bark. I think these crows above me are following us up the track. They must know this is Heart Attack Hill.
I think we're almost to the phone reception range. I heard a ding ding before, so hopefully we're almost there.
Go. Found a tree and it says ring, ring, ring. So we've come here and we're managing to get our phone calls in. And she's getting even, I'm in Telstra and she's with TPG, and she's, believe it or not, is getting, can make a conversation on Percy Island nowadays. Well, we've been here about an hour now. Nicole's up this tree.
I know, that's why I have a
and she's going through her friends there.
Yeah, like, I don't know how.
That's the trouble with going on the boat and social distancing. You know, when you go out to these islands, we haven't had to be able to ring up for a few days now.
This may be the spot where joy returns and trouble ends.
Great view on into the bay there. There's one boat out there fishing. Here's a sundial they put up here. It's pretty accurate.
It's quite impressive, yes.
If they all lay their eggs on this tree, you reckon that there wouldn't be much left after the caterpillars?
I don't think so. Not much tree left at all.
And we're walking up the hill and we've got to a place that's got quite a few gnomes. This is one of the characters here. He's sitting on his chair looking out with a pair of binoculars. Well, we haven't met people. We've met a few people down in the harbour, but that's all. So on the way up here we haven't met anybody. But I can always have, you know, we've been on the boat for about 30 to 40 days now, and the only person I generally talk to is Nicole, so I'm getting a bit lonely, and a gnome, at least they don't talk back. The sun is definitely set now. Twilight is here, and the tide is slowly coming in. We left Percy Island this morning at 6:30. Sorry I didn't film it, but just forgot, to be honest. The first time I've thought about getting the camera out. Going along here in about 20 knots of breeze at the moment, heading towards Scawfell. I reckon we're doing 6 to 7 knots. Scawfell is about 60 miles away. So at 6 knots that's 12 hours, so we'll end up arriving just about in the dark.
So at the moment we're just heading to Lion Island, and we'll probably pass it to leeward, and then we'll continue on.
We're closing in on Hotspur Island here. It's blowing good 20 knots, so it really should reef down to fully reefed main. Hotspur Island on the beam. That's 8:30. We're coming up to Scawfell now, and we've had just a basically downwind sail all the way from the Percy's, about 20 knots, 25 maybe when we started off, and now we've got about 15 knots. At the moment we're 7 nautical miles away, and it says here an hour and 23 minutes, but that's not even got us round the corner, that isn't, so I'd say 2 hours away we are. What do you think of that then, Nicole?
There was 5 of them at one stage, so
Yeah.
I think Dad's cleared some of them away, but they're pretty cool. There they all are.
We're 5 miles off Scawfell now. Dolphins on the bow. Been really the highlight of the day. Nothing else has happened, just been goose wing most of the time. Most of the time I have to steer, but the wind's gone down a bit now and the autopilot's coping. Well, this is the highlight. I'm coming to Scawfell, having my daughter steering. The protein line has failed again, and we're rocking on at the moment, doing about 7.4 to 8 knots to the tide on our last mile to get round Scawfell Island. That's the point. As soon as we get round there, hopefully it will be calm. Now this island, I think, you know, you seem to see it for about 20 odd miles at least, and you just don't think you're ever going to get there. Here we are on the corner of Scawfell Island. Yeah, this is the fastest we've gone all day. Thanks to the tide. Doing about 8 knots now. Well, we're just coming into Scawfell. And there's 2 boats here. How about that? Nicole's just sorting out the main here and getting the jib away.
We've just arrived at Scawfell. It's about 5:30 and the sun is setting. We left at 7 o'clock in the morning, so we're very happy to be here. 60 nautical miles later.
Yep, we're bloody happy. Anyway, it's very blowy in here at the moment. Don't know why. It wasn't as blowy on the outside. Anyway, I'm going back to the safety of the cockpit now. My daughter wants me off this foredeck. Oh. Just going to go ashore, and this is how we get the dinghy down, because if you just try and do it, 2 of you try and do it on your own, all you do is bend the bloody stanchions. Go on, push it out then. It's new, this is. They've put Marine Park buoys in here at the moment. As far as I can see, there's 4. Put Stratus in just round the corner. Stayed here for a whole week. Happy as Larry. Came in round by the side of these rocks and sat it on that level bit of ground there on its legs. There's no rocks there. Any trailer sailor could sit there quite safely. There's a lovely barbecue area with shade, with gutters and a full water tank. And there's a toilet just in the bush, very nice. I'm walking back down the beach now, got to the other end, and I left my daughter behind, and I wonder what she was up to, but she's bouldering. No,
This one's too hard.
too hard, that one.
With shoes, perhaps.
Well, there you go, Nicole.
There I go.
This is Nicole bouldering on Scawfell Island.
that's my efforts for today. I think this is a great V0.
Just leaving that national park mooring. I'm going to go around the corner here to another national park mooring on a different beach. My daughter's pointing the boat hook at the thing, but I can't see where the boat hook is, so not much good to me, but that's the way we do it. Here we're Nicole's swimming on the coral here. Don't know what it's like. She's not told me yet. Well, with COVID-19, we've managed to get as far at the moment as Scawfell. We missed the sunset. We planned for a sunset, but it went behind the hill. We thought it would go out to sea. There's another boat just come in the bay, and I believe there's one more on its way. Cheers everybody, and I hope you are staying safe and well wherever you are.